Greetings, Accounting One. Today we're going to work on posting transactions to your general ledger, and I'm going to show you how to do that with a very quick tutorial using the cash ledger account. Remember, you made a ledger account for every one of your different accounts last class period, and I told you I'd provide you with some transactions that you could post. Those are these right here. All right, so I'm going to show you how to post to the cash account, and then you will post to every account listed here in your own set of ledgers, okay, your ledger accounts. So to do this, you simply, after you journalize your transactions, you take that piece of information, like this first one that has cash as a debit for $2,000, and we're going to filter it right on into this ledger balance over here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the date over. That's the second. Item is going to stay clear. That's for special situations, and we'll deal with that another day. Post reference, it's coming from the general journal, so we're going to put GJ there. Next, we have to decide whether it's a debit or a credit. This information comes directly to these two debit and credit columns right here. In this case, it's a debit, so we're going to bring $2,000 on over. You can do it this way, and it'll plug the information in, or if you wanted to use formulas, you could go equals, and you could click on this number, and it would hit it right in there. All right. Now, I will give you this document so you can use it. So if you want to do that, you can, or you can copy and paste it into this sheet, and you can use your own version, or you can type it in. Either way. Now, you'll notice after I typed it in, over here, it automatically popped up a running balance. Now, I have to put in an equation to set that up. So to do that, the first thing you have to do is you go equals, and you select the debit right here, because the first balance in cash is always going to be a debit. Remember, the normal balance of cash is debit. Some accounts will be credits, but in this case, cash is an asset, so its normal balance is going to be a debit. Now, with that being said, the next line, this is a running balance, so it should be the same depending on which line you're on. So let's say we go to the next. Oh, before we put this formula in, let's do another transaction, and I'll show you how this changes. We have to bring back this account number 110 to this post reference side. So I'm going to put 110 here. Whoops. 110 here. And I'm done posting that. That signifies that I'm done. Okay. We could do Isabel Seville Capital right now, but I'm going to continue in cash, and I'm going to skip this one for now. I want you to do it yourself. You'll post that information into Isabel Seville Capital for $2,000 as a credit. But for now, I'm going to skip, and I'm going to go on down to cash so I can show you how this ledger automatically does the balance. So there's another transaction in cash occurring right here. In this case, it's going to be for $165, and it's going to be a credit. So it looks like on the second, again, we'll put the second. It's coming from the general journal. Oops, I want that caps. And it's a $165 credit. So I'm going to put that $165 here. Now my total automatically updated, and this is how I want it to look. I want it to be the running balance. I don't need this number to come over again. I need to subtract from whatever the previous balance was. To set that up, we're going to do a formula. So what this looks like is you would hit equals, you would click on the previous number or the previous balance right here, you would hit plus, and you would select the debit. There's nothing in the debit, but that's just so when we drag the formula down, it will follow the same rules. And then we go minus the credit. All right. And then if we hit enter, it plugs that information in for us. And then what I like to do after I put that formula in, after I have my first initial balance, is I drag that formula down, and it'll fill in the rest for me. So one of the things you can do to save yourself time is plug that formula in. So the only piece of information you really have to fill in are these items right here, and that balance will automatically update for you. Okay. So that's what I want you to do today. That's what I want you to work on. And then I'll come back tomorrow after I get done with my conference, and we'll see how you guys did. Remember, this is just the cash example, and you could put all the cash transactions in first. And so when you bring 110 back here to show that you posted that, gosh, I can't write 110 today. You could go to the next cash transaction. You could post all the cash ones first, and then you could go to the next account and find all, maybe it's supplies or I guess it would be accounts receivable L North, because that's probably your next asset in your order. You could do all those first and then go back and forth. The big thing is, once you post it into your ledger, bring this account number back over here to show that you posted, and you can move on to the next one. Alright, short little video, 5-minute video, that's all I got for you today. If you can post these 10 transactions, that's all I need. If you didn't get your general journal virtual business information done, please work on that as well, okay? Alright, thank you for your time, and I will see you guys on Tuesday.